today on Basically Tort TV.
The doorbell ring. Tanisha goes to the door. I'm thinking it's one of her ratchet homegirls. And then all I hear is this, where's my money? What's up with my money? Ain't no dude gonna talk to my girl like that. I go to the door. He outside, she outside. I see my rims in his truck.
What were you doing to have Mr. Smith voluntarily just paying all of your bills?
I took care of him. I did what a woman is supposed to do with a man.
Baby, as the song goes, you don't cook and you don't clean.
All right, so this is the case of Kingsley versus Rogers. Mr. Kingsley, why are we here?
First of all, how are you, Your Honor? Tanisha, you make somebody sick. That's all I'm gonna say. Your Honor, I'm not trying. No. Your Honor, let me just tell you how it all went down. Christmas just passed, as we all know. I've been asking Tanisha since July, what you want for Christmas? What you want for Christmas? I'm good. I don't need nothing. I'm good. I take care of it, blah, But I know women just say that, Your Honor. So I still, on December 23rd, went out. It was lines everywhere. So I found me a Big Lot, and they had a sale on these Rachel Ray pots. So I'm thinking, Rachel Ray, she on TV, she got the pots, and they had, if you buy all the pots, they throw in some free mints. So I was like, let me go ahead, give my baby some pots and some mints. I get the pots, I give it to her. I go to J.C. Penney, Your Honor. I go to J.C. Penney to get it wrapped because I can't wrap good. They put the nice wrapping with the bow on it. I give it to her on Christmas. She say, wait a minute, before you give me my present, let me give me yours. So I put my hand out like I was 5 years old. She said, come outside. I go outside. She done put the 24s on the wheel. They was sweet. Okay. They was sweet. I wasn't even expecting it. I like my old rib, but I was like, yo, that's crazy. So then we went back inside. She was like, what you got for me? Bam, present with the spots and the bow on it. Give her the presents. She have attitude for 72 hours.
Hold on a second, Mr. Kingsley. Ms. Rogers, tell me what happened. Tell me your version of the story. What happened?
First off, I did tell you what I wanted. I told you that I wanted a vacation. That's what I told you. I was tired of being there at the damn doggone house.
Miss Rogers, talk to me. Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry.
Talk to me.
So here comes. Christmas comes. I'm all excited. I had my guy come, put the car on up right where he was asleep. I'm just really excited. I couldn't wait. I woke him up, told him, hey, let's open up our gifts. He excited. He hold his hands out. I go ahead. I walk him to the door. I say, here. He had a box. Now, true enough, I kind of thought maybe it's a couple of pairs of shoes up in there. I was thinking some shoes. That's the only thing that came to my mind. Okay, he had to have some shoes up in this heavy box. So I go ahead. I'm happy. I'm thinking I got red bottoms. I take him to the door. He all excited. He's screaming or whatever. So finally, I go in there to go open up my gift. I don't even know who Rachel Ray is to even care that
she's a famous white lady. She's a famous white lady.
I don't know no Rachel. I know
Mr. Kingsley, hold on a second, Mr. Kingsley. Go ahead, Ms. Rogers. Finish telling me what happened.
Who is Rachel Ray?
That's the doggone gift. And of course, me being who I am, you can tell from my whole facial expression that this isn't what I wanted. This is not at all.
So he gave you a set of pots. You didn't feel like it was a fair exchange. You gave him a set of rims. How much did you pay for the rims, Ms. Rogers?
$2,500.
No, they were $27.25 because I checked them out when I got them clean. $27.25, Your Honor.
So you paid $27.25. Okay, so Mr. Kingsley, tell me what happened.
On the 29th at approximately 21:03, I hear something outside, and I tell her stay back. I'm gonna go look. I go outside. Somebody done stole my rims. So I come back in the house. I'm like, yo, Tanisha, they stole my rims. She was like, yo, let's go find them. So we jump in her car. We drive around Cleveland Ave for about 51 minutes, Your Honor, looking for these dudes. She pat me on my back saying, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Watch when we find them now. Watch when we find them. Then...
Okay, go ahead. Tell me what happened. So go ahead.
Okay, so my rims is gone. Then, a couple days later, I'm on the PlayStation, Madden. I'm kind of sweet, Your Honor, but that might...
Tell me what happened about the rims,
okay.
Mr. Kingsley.
The doorbell ring. Tanisha go to the door. I'm thinking it's one of her ratchet homegirls. And then all I hear is this, where my money? What's up with my money? Ain't no dude gonna talk to my girl like that. I go to the door. He outside, she outside. I see my rims in his truck.
What do you mean you see your rims in his truck?
Your Honor, the rims I just got 5-6 days prior was in this dude's truck. And Tanisha had me going to look for them, and she know where they was at.
He was trying to sell me some rims. He was not over there for that. He was trying to sell me.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second, Ms. Rogers. Hold on.
Hi guys, it's Gina Nash, field reporter for Basically Court TV. As we're watching these cases unfold here today, we have many chiming in from all across the nation with their opinions on the case. I want to go to a few right now. Looks like I have Jose right here on Facebook. He's chiming in with, dang girl, you didn't have to take that man's rims. And then we have VS saying, should have given her another gift. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Looks like this is not good for the plaintiff. Back to you, Judge.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Ms. Rogers. Hold on. So, Mr. Kingsley, you saying your lady was outside having an altercation. You went outside to see what was going on, and then you spotted the guy outside that was arguing with your lady with your rims. Where were the rims?
I'm like,
where were the rims?
The dude that stole my rims is at the house. I'm tripping.
And where were the rims?
In his truck.
Did you speak to the guy that stole the rims? Like, how did he steal the rim? Did you speak to him? What happened? Tell me what happened about him.
I hear him say, while I'm on the phone, hey, Tanisha, you said if I take the rims, you gonna, and that's how he talked. You said if I take the rims, then you gonna give me my money. Now give my damn money.
Hold on a second. So, hold on. So is that who you bought the rims from?
No, that's not who I bought the rims from at all. No, I bought them from the shop.
So how did he wind up with with Mr. Kingsley's rims?
Cause she was mad.
I'm sorry. He bought me some doggone pots, okay? He bought you pots. I wanted him to look good.
Rachel Ray!
I bought you something so you can look good when you drive back and forth to work. Why do you think that I want some pots and pans?
I bought you something so you can look good in the kitchen when you cook it.
Okay, hold on a second.
Tell me something. Do you want me to cook? All you have to say is that you want me to cook. Don't buy me some tools and then expect me to understand where you're coming from.
You drove around Cleveland Avenue helping me look for the tires, and you know they were stole. We could go back and forth, but he said, she said. But my neighbor, Hank, he got one of them ring things on his door that record everything, and I saw her and the dude talking, getting my rims. They know each other. She's so guilty. Look at her edges. They always go up when she's lying.
So hold on. So Ms. Rogers, is it true that you had something to do with the guy coming to repossess Mr. Kingsley's wheels?
Like I said, I'm not gonna. I have to be truthful because we are under oath. And yes.
Well, Ms. Rogers, why would you pay someone to come repossess your boyfriend's wheels? Like, what was that about? You gave them to him for Christmas. Why would you pay someone to come repossess his wheels?
For the simple fact, I'm not about to keep having him riding around looking good while I'm sitting up in here bagging some. But
you bought the wheels.
I'm not. Who really? I mean, seriously.
Your Honor, I gave her the best pot.
Did he ask you for the wheels? But did he ask you for the wheels?
He didn't.
So you took it upon yourself to buy him the wheels. You gave him the wheels, and then 3 or 4 days later, you had the wheels repossessed.
I buy thoughtful gifts. When you buy something, he can't even go to the doggone buy me some food without.
Technically, she Indian gave him. You cannot Indian give. So
technically, we're here based off of your disapproval of your present, your Christmas present.
My name like that. Every time he got to say Tanisha, that already giving me.
Look it right there.
Okay. All right.
In the other room right now. That's why. That's why you're in another room.
Mr. Kingsley, how did you come to the number 2725 that you're asking for today?
That's a great question. So I go to the homie Rick, who sell rims and make rims almost, and he go, yo, your girl blessed you with that 2725 Jones. I said, I know.
Okay, so your friend Rick, who owns a tire shop, a wheel shop, told you that those rims cost $27.25.
Yeah, I took them to him because I don't know how to clean them yet. They so new. They was new.
So Ms. Rogers, can you still get the wheels back?
I can.
Okay, so Mr. Kingsley, you want the cash value for the wheels, or would you like to have the wheels back?
Get my wheels back, Tanisha. That's all you gotta do. I ain't got no wheels.
Is this an option, Ms. Rogers? Are you able to give Mr. Kingsley the wheels back?
I need to see what he gonna give me for my birthday.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my ruling. I am gonna have you return Mr. Kingsley's wheels within the next 7 days.
Whoa!
Now, if you hold on a second, Mr. Kingsley. Now, if you fail to turn over the wheels within the next 7 days, you will be liable for the cash value of the wheels, which is $2,725. That's my verdict. You have 7 days to give Mr. Kingsley his wheels. That's my verdict. Rule in favor of the plaintiff, Mr. Kingsley.
I gotta catch an Uber for the next 7 days. Tanisha, we know where the wheels are. You ain't even have to do this.
You know what? I love you anyway.
I love you too.
I know you give cheap gifts and you will never, ever get nothing but a sweater and a tie and some drawers the next doggone Christmas.
Oh, if you
here.
thought Pops was big on Christmas, wait till your birthday present. You got a Swiss Army knife in your life.
It's always best that everyone is on the same page when it comes to the holidays. Some people make a big deal out of it, and others, not so much. You have those who put in plenty of thought and effort when buying gifts, and then you have those who wait till the last minute and come up short. Don't be afraid to have the budget conversation. Know what your minimum and maximum on what you're going to spend is going to be. The goal when it comes to giving gifts is for everyone to walk away happy. Remember, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
All right, so this is the case of Brewington versus Smith. Ms. Brewington, why are we here?
Okay, so Mr. Smith told me that he was going to take care of me. We had a verbal agreement. He said that he was going to pay for my Range Rover. He said he was going to pay for my condo, the rent of my condo, and he said he was going to give me a credit card and an allowance. Then his daughter comes in from out of nowhere because she's a hater. She's mad because me and her used to be classmates. We was friends or whatever. And she mad that I'm with her daddy. And I'm like, girl, it was going to be somebody, daddy. I'm sorry, it just don't happen to be yours.
Okay, so tell me what happened. Okay, tell me what happened. I got all of that. Tell me what happened. Why are we here?
So I went to go get my nails and my feet done. I walk outside, my car gone.
Okay, so the car is missing. Is the car stolen? What happened?
It was repossessed. His daughter had it repossessed. He let her take my car. So I go to swipe my card. My credit card declines. So I call.
Okay, so at this point, the car has been repossessed and your cards have been deactivated.
Correct.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. Finish it up.
So I wasn't even able to get my nails done. I called a credit card company. They said that my cards had been reported stolen. Okay. So at this point, I'm like, the next thing is probably my apartment. I get back to my apartment, the locks have been changed. I can't even get into my own house.
So all of this took place in the same day?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second, Ms. Brewington. Okay, so Mr. Smith, tell me what happened. Tell me about your daughter. So your daughter, does your daughter have power of attorney over your affairs?
Yes, she does. My children sort of ganged up. They ganged up on me and they said, Dad, we don't know what's going to happen to you in case there's an emergency. You got to give us your financial power of attorney so that we can step in and you don't miss a beat. And so I said, okay, it makes sense. When you get to my age, this is the way you need to protect yourself.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Mr. Smith?
I'm 77 years old.
77 years old. You look amazing, Mr. Smith, by the way. All right,
but it's not because of her.
Okay, so where did you, if you don't mind me asking, where did you guys meet?
Magic City.
Magic City.
Okay, so you both just visiting Magic City? What is Magic City?
I used to work. Okay, so Magic City is like one of the most popular strip clubs in Atlanta, and I was working there as a bottle girl. And he took a liking to me, and so we came up with an agreement that he just let his daughter take all my stuff now. Like that was a verbal agreement.
My biggest mistake was when you dragged me into that VIP room.
You loved it. Say you love it.
No.
Say you loved it.
I loved it.
Say you loved
it.
it. Because you did. You loved it. You loved it when I took you into the VIP room.
Okay, so Ms. Brewington, if you don't mind, can you share with the court what exactly was the nature of your relationship? What were you doing to have Mr. Smith voluntarily just paying all of your bills?
I took care of him. I did what a woman is supposed to do with a man. I fed him. I bathed him. I cooked for him. I cleaned for him. I made sure he was satisfied in bed. Like,
baby, as the song goes, you don't cook and you don't clean.
You know I cook and you know I clean. But anyway, I was taking care of him the way that a woman should take care of a man. And he loved every second of it. I had him hook, line, and sinker within 2 days, honey, okay? He loved it.
One of our major problems is she talked too much about our relationship. She did not keep it secret. All my friends found out about it. I became a laughing stock. My golf buddies.
A laughing stock. You became a laughing stock. Your friends wanted to be with me. Your friends were calling me, okay? Your friends were in my DMs. They wanted me too. What do you mean? You were laughing stock.
Those friends are too
old.
No
one was laughing at. They were not laughing at you because of me. They were laughing at you because of you. Because you wanted me to bring in another party and you couldn't even satisfy me. I was not getting ready to embarrass myself by bringing another woman into the bedroom when you couldn't even satisfy me by yourself in the bedroom.
Hey guys, it's Gina Nash here, your field reporter with Basically Court TV. Now this case is a little weird here, but I got people from around the world chiming in, giving their opinions on this case. I want to read just a few of the comments to you. I have Chi-Town saying, she didn't cook, she didn't clean, looks like she lost all that green. Oh my God. And then E. Woods over on Facebook is saying, looks like those services are no longer in need. Guys, this is a crazy case, so Judge, I'm going to turn this one right back over to you.
So with that being said, I take it you didn't have a problem with the exchange, with the monetary exchange to accommodate her for the whatever type of activities you guys were doing.
Yes, as long as those activities continued, you're absolutely correct.
Okay, so as long as the activities continue. So Mrs. Brewington, did the activities continue?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Smith, she's saying that the activities continue. So my question is, why did you cease payment on said items, like the condo, the car note, the allowance, and the life insurance policy?
Well,
why were these payments
the activity?
All right.
Well, I talked to the kids because I'm an old guy, so the kids are the ones that had to put all this stuff in place. I can't go pick up a car. I can't change locks. My kids had to take it over. You did it.
Okay, so hold on a second. So, Mr. Smith, are you telling me that you two were also put on an allowance via your children because they held power of attorney over your estate?
Yes, sir. That's absolutely correct.
Okay, so with that, so once your kids took over the power of attorney, did they terminate your allowance as well?
Oh, they did not, because I had my own living expenses.
So since you had your own living expenses, you were still able to take care of the arrangements that you and Mrs. Brewington had verbally forged, correct?
No, that's not correct, because my income...
No, we're not talking about an income. You're 77, so I'm assuming that you're retired. So if you're saying that your allowance wasn't ceased, why were you no longer able to uphold your obligations that you had arranged with Ms. Brewington?
The money, when you add up everything, it comes out to close to $12,000 a month.
Okay, hold on a second, Mr. Smith. All right, here's where I'm at with this. For the month of June, you didn't work.
That's correct.
For the month of May, you didn't work.
That's correct.
And for the month of April, once again, you did not work.
Correct.
But all of Mrs. Brewington's bills were accommodated. They were paid for, correct?
Yes.
So in July, when this took place, being that you were still getting the same amount of income, why did it cease?
because I had a lot of taxes to pay and other expenses that just run up on me.
Mr. Smith, your taxes and your financial situation is not Mrs. Brewington's issue. Y'all guys had an agreement. You said it yourself. Y'all had an agreement that you was going to maintain her lifestyle. Yes. And you also said that your children did not terminate your allowance. Now, had you said to me, my kids cut off my allowance, I no longer had proxy over my money, I couldn't make a decision without my children, then we'd be in a different situation. But what you're telling me is your lifestyle remained the same and her lifestyle was forced to change.
No, I didn't say my lifestyle stayed the same because I was barely able to make ends meet.
How? You were getting $12,000 a month, and you was getting the same $12,000 a month from April, May, and June that you was getting in July, with the only exception of now Miss Brewington's expenses was no longer being covered.
Well, but those $12,000 were going to her, not to me.
Were you still getting $12,000 in July, Mr. Smith?
No, I was getting substantially less.
Mr. Smith, you just told the court that in July you received the exact same amount of money that you received in April, May, and June.
I did.
Okay, I see where we're at, Mr. Smith. Okay, cool. All right, so here we are. Mr. Smith,
yes, sir.
Your income remained the same. You said so per your statement. Your income remained the same. You had an agreement with Mrs. Brewington. Did you guys have a time frame on your arrangement? Because now, hear me out, Mr. Smith. At any given time, if you no longer decide that you want to continue this arrangement, you can say, I've changed my mind. I no longer want to do this. And then I can terminate the agreement because there were no terms set. Or,
no term set by the length of time. You're absolutely right. And
so would you like to continue the agreement, Mr. Smith?
No, I would not, because the quality of the services have declined.
Okay, so are you telling me today that you would like to terminate the services of your agreement with Miss Brewington?
Absolutely.
I need to hear you say it for the court.
I would like to terminate for all times any arrangement I have with Miss Brewington.
Okay, so therefore I'm ready to make my decision. Okay, in the case of Brewington versus Smith, Miss Brewington, your case is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He don't even know if them kids are his. You remember you told me you didn't even know if those children were yours? You just gonna let them come and take my Range Rover, get me locked out of my condo? Like, you just gonna, everything we've been through, this is really what you're gonna do right now?
Babe, the Range Rover was in my name.
It doesn't matter. It was still mine. It was my Range Rover.
And you were terrible. I had to keep increasing the Viagra, the Cialis, and you still couldn't get me up. That's not a problem I have with other women.
People, take care of your loved ones. Make sure that they have their affairs in order, because the swindlers are out. This thing is bigger than Scam Likely, and the vultures are on the prowl. Now, your parents, they're not as quick on their feet as they used to be, so if you're not on top of things, your entire inheritance could be going down the drain, and I'm sure you don't want that. So take care of them now so that they can take care of you later. And remember, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
Do you have a dispute and would like to settle it before our forum? If so, contact us at info@basicallyctv.com. Basically Court TV, where the disputes are somewhat real and everyday disagreements are handled however the judge sees fit.